going on, guys? My name is Crypto Bandit, and welcome to the Money Heist Team channel, and where I cover all of my heists that I am currently doing. Now, what do I mean by heist? Well, if you don't know, DeFi is the Wild Wild West. Anytime you invest in these platforms, it's like robbing a bank. High risk, high reward. These platforms are like banks. We, the investors, are like bank robbers. All we're trying to do is get in, get out with as much money as we can without getting caught with the bag in hand by the rug police. Now, guys, put on your ski masks, grab your shotguns, and follow along for the weekly report on all the heists that I'm currently doing, and giving a shout out to all those who got locked up in other heists and banks that went down. Okay, this week has been an interesting week. This month has been an interesting month because there's been a lot of projects that's gone down. A lot of people's been getting locked up by the rug police, and it's crazy out there, and it is crazy. So I'm just gonna give you a weekly report on all my heists that I'm doing, how it's been going so far, and just kind of give you just kind of report, right? So number one, no particular order. I'm gonna go and shuttle. I've been doing this heist about, I want to say, roughly a month now, and so far so good. I've done plenty of video on this. As you guys can see, I threw in 13, and so far I've earned $1,287. Okay, yeah, that's how much I have right now. So I think by tomorrow I should have ROI, and then from there it is game on. I'm scot-free. I'm gonna be drinking, margarita on the island. I'm gonna pay this Porsche off, because if you don't know what this platform is about, it is a rental company that allows you to, not purchase, but I guess invest in some of these vehicles, and then you get a fixed rate depending on what vehicle you choose. So I chose this one, right? And then I put $1,300. I make about $44 every single day. On the weekends, $18, and that's how this one works. But I made plenty of video on this, all right? But yeah, man, this is it right here. This heist has been going good so far. Been coming in, been coming out every single day. And then tomorrow, you guys can see 1287. I put 13. Hey, I should have this bad boy paid off. All right, and then it's all me right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? Let's go ahead and put the ski mask on, grab the shotgun, and do a quick little live withdrawal so you guys can see me robbing this bank. Where we at? 36. $36. Withdraw funds. Boom, there you go. Operations. Come over here. Batch ID. This thing hits quick. All right, that's it right there. All right. So you guys can see tomorrow I will definitely have ROI, and then I'm scot-free from there. I am scot-free. I'm gonna be somewhere in the Bahama, drinking a Truly, Mike's Hard Lemonade, some Hennessy. I don't know. Whatever your drink of choice is. But this one is right here, Shuttle. Guys, I'll leave the link in the description below. Go ahead, check it out. So far, so good. Can't complain about this heist. It's unique. Not a lot of people talking about it. They are, but I'm talking about in the U.S., all right? I'm talking about the U.S. Not a lot of people talking about this project, all right? And that's how I like doing it, flying under the radar. Next, let's go over to, what do I have? QP, or Quopy, whatever you want to call this thing, all right? Made a video on this thing yesterday, doing a live withdrawal, about $200. So what is QP? It is a trading platform that trades Monday to Friday on the New York Stock Exchange. There is no fixed rate. Depending on the market, it's going to determine the the returns you get. All right, so this is it right here. Yesterday we got 2.18, not bad. If you scroll down over here, it has all your details. So you guys can see I threw in $2,000. So far I've made over $537, 26%. You guys can see so far in the last 13 days. Keep in mind that your money is locked up for 30, and then at the end of the 30, you either get to restake it or you get to pull out your funds. These are all your trades right here that they show. Oh yeah, I just want to show you guys something real quick so you guys can see that every trade is different. So one day I got 2.7, 1.3, 1.82. So this thing could go from anywhere from 0.5 all the way to 5 point something percent. All right, so this is Quopy, not bad. I like it so far. And if you go to trades, you could come over here and it shows you all the trade history. All right, from when they first started. And I think I said they started in March, but I could be wrong, because as I was scrolling, you guys can see this says January 1st, 4th. So they started January 4th. All right, there you go. So they started in January, and they're still kicking. They're still going. I like it. They don't trade on the weekends, so you like today I'm not getting paid. The weekends I don't get paid. And you guys can see right here, see that status offline. In the next 19 hours they'll come back online because they trade from 9:30 to 4 p.m. and then after that you're good. All right, another thing to keep in mind is that when you deposit in this platform, give it 24 hours. So one time when I deposited my initial investment, it was a Sunday, and Monday it did not pick up the trade. I didn't start receiving my funds till Tuesday. So I just want to keep that in mind. Just give it 24 hours. If you don't see it Monday, let's say you start today. If you don't see it tomorrow, wait till Tuesday, and you should see it after 4 p.m. and then after it should hit. All right. But this is it right here, Quopy. Not bad so far, so good. Been in this one for 13 days, a little bit longer, but obviously the weekends don't count. Next, what do we have? All right, GoSwap. All right, GoSwap. Um, this one has been treating me good. Been in this for like about 3 weeks now. I think I'm like one of the few that's covering this project, but so far so good. All right, they have 3 different plans, anywhere from 2% to 3.3%. So this one is good. I made plenty of video on what this is, but this one is going. This heist has been doing really well. Can't complain about it. As a matter of fact, grab your shotgun, ski mask. Yo, I'm gonna do this live again. Hopefully everything goes well. Let's see, TRC20. What do I got? $48. I'll take that. All right, I'll take that. Wait, I'll take that $48. It's gas money right there. All right, there we go. And confirm. Yep, there it is. Funds sent to your wallet, and that's it. This one is pretty quick too. It hits about 5 minutes, so I like this one. This one is GoSwap. I'll leave the link description below. But this heist has been doing pretty well, as you guys can see. Started with 500, withdrew 343. I got $10 here. I can't withdraw that because that's part of my referral. BTC, I think the minimum is 20, which is all good. But this is it right here. GoSwap. Go check it out. I've made plenty of video on this. If you guys want to check it out, by all means, go ahead. This heist has been doing good. All right, let's go on to the next heist. Oh yeah, Space Lottery. And this, what do we have over here? All right, so this one is Hypermove Space. This one is a unique project. It is unique in the sense that the way you have to kind of unlock certain things, so you have to unlock certain things so you can end up depositing more. I'm not gonna cover that because once again, I made plenty of video on this. But this is it right here. You could make anywhere from 2% all the way to 5% depending on what your plan is. But real quick, let me choose this one. Let me do this little lottery real quick. Oh, there we go. 30 dark matter. Not bad. All right. So real quick, I will show you guys. Is it my deposit? All right. So I'll show you guys. So the longer you leave it in, the more your percentage goes up. So when you first start on stage 1, you get 2.1%. If you just keep leaving it in there, you guys can see now it's 2.93. See that? And by the time you hit stage 30, you hit 5%, right? But another thing to keep in mind is you can see that the hours are shifting to the right. So when you first start in 24 hours, you get 2.10, and then the next day is 24 hours and 30 minutes, 25 hours, and it just keeps going up, and it kind of shifts to the right. So this is one of these projects you just kind of like leave in there, honestly, and just like, I guess, just let it grow, right? I made plenty of video on this, but I'll show you guys where I'm at right now. So this is it right here. I'm on, what stage am I? Stage 11. All right, so I'm on stage 11. So far, so good. I've received $153 in this one and 25 on that one. I got 600 in this one, 100 on that one. Don't ask me why I have two. It's a long story, but this is pretty much it right here. And the next hour, I'll get paid on this one. In 38 minutes, I'll get paid on this one. All right, and then from there, because I set auto compound, it's automatically going to go to the next stage. So, this one it's been doing its thing. I highly recommend checking it out. It's a unique platform, all right, in the way they do things. Because like I said, you gotta unlock certain things in order for you to deposit money, in order for you to make more money for your referrals. The more you unlock, let me just go right here real quick. Right, the more you unlock, see how affiliated curve now. I got 2% for affiliates. The better. Especially what you want to do is at least make it all the way down to level 10 because you get instant withdrawal. Now, when you withdraw, they're going to tell you that it's going to take about 8 hours. So before I even reached level 10, it was taking about 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours for me to get my funds. They'll tell you as soon as you withdraw. But now that I have unlocked level 10, it's money. Now it takes about 2-3 minutes and it's already in my wallet. So that's another reason why you want to unlock these levels. But once again, I've made plenty of videos on this, on how to unlock, what this all means. But I am on to level 12, and there's 15 levels, all right? So this one is right here, Hypermove Space. Go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below. Not bad of a heist. Pretty unique. Next, let's go to RenderX. All right, this one. All right, this one just started about 3 days ago. Now, when I started this one, all right, when I started this one, this is what I want to show you guys right here. This thing started April 18th. Give me 1 second because I took a picture of when I started, right? Because I'm always going to share this to show the growth that's happening in here, all right? So when I first started, I want to say it was the 20th. There was only 26 users, all right? 12 deposits quantity, right? And then there was only $8,775. That's when I first started. And now we're at 32,000 in the last couple of days. So it's steadily growing. Not bad. Once again, you guys come over here, check it out yourself. But what I'm going to tell you is about the two plans they do have. They have one that your funds are locked up for 33 and for 43 days. You get paid 4.5 the weekdays and 2.25 on the weekends. And this one is a little bit higher, 5.5 and 2.75. The only difference on this one is that you have to deposit a certain amount, all right, in order for you to join either or plan. So this one, minimum is $25. The maximum is $5,000. If you want this one, the minimum is $5,000 and the max is $50,000. All right. Now, what's unique about this plan is that they do have an early withdrawal fee. So if you want to withdraw your funds at any point in time, you could do that, but there's a 10% fee. And I know what you guys are thinking. I'm always going to say this in every video. All right. Like, why do I have to pay? But look at the bright side. That, there's a lot of platforms out there that if you try to withdraw your initial, it's not going to let you at all. It's locked. At least you could. At least you have the option to do it for a 10% fee. Okay. But these are the two plans. They do have a calculator over here. I made a couple of videos on this, and I already stated that I am going to compound. I'm kind of going against what I preach of just going in these banks, robbing it. Do not go to the back of the vault to try to get more money, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to take a chance on this one. All right, I'm going to take a chance because remember, when it comes to these things, it's all about strategy. That's just me. You have to have a strategy when it comes down to DeFi. Like when it comes down to robbing the bank, you have to have strategy. Now, this is my strategy. So, I'm doing this plan right here, right? Because one thing you have to keep in mind, that I know you guys see the 4.5, like, oh my God, that's crazy, blah, 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 which it is a lot. But your initial is included in here, guys. So after 33 days, if I put in 1,000, I will make $1,260. All right, so technically you're only making $260 because your initial is in there. So you're making about 10% a month, which is excellent, which is good, which is not bad. But here's the big but, all right? What I'm doing, if I decide to compound, now instead of making 12, I'm making almost $3,000. So essentially, I'm almost tripling my money right there, all right? Or just, you could say, tripling my money. So that's why I'm going to do it right there. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the chance and see where it goes. Because let's say I don't compound and I just keep withdrawing. In 23 days, I will make my ROI. All right, 4.5 in 23 days, you will ROI, and that only gives you 10 more days to earn, profit. So I figure if I can make it all the way to 23 days, I might as well just compound it, and hopefully in the next extra 10 days, I can continue going and then triple my money. So that is what I'm doing, guys. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Once again, this is my strategy going in. All right, you guys can do whatever you guys want with your strategy, but this is my strategy, guys. Going in, I'm going to compound, and let's take a look in the inside real quick, and this is it right here. All right, this is it right here. You guys can see I've been compounding this thing, and it has been working pretty good. So this right here just shows you the days you've been making money, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you see yellow because I haven't got paid yet. So this is my 5th day in this thing. But what is unique about this platform, guys, is this: that if you go to my deposit, right? Is it my deposit? No, yeah, my deposit. I didn't click it. You go to my deposit, guess what you could do? You don't have to feel pressure to, because when you first deposit, it's going to tell you if you want a compound, all right? It's going to have a compound calculator or a bar. You don't have to feel pressure to like put it on there, because at any point in time, guys, check this out. If I want to, I can move this. This compound rate, this right here, this bar, it's going to tell you, or it's going to determine how much you want of your earnings to go back into the platform. So for instance, if I want to make it 50, let's just say, all right, for the sake of this argument, let's just say that's 50, right? I just had it. All right, there you go. So let's say I put 50. What that means, let's say I get $100 a day. That means 50% of 100, which is $50, is going to go back into the platform, and the other 50% is going to go back into my wallet. So you could divvy that up. You could have different strategy going in by going, you know what? My first 5 days, I'm going to go 100. Next 5 days, I'm going to go 70, 50, whatever, all the way down, and then make profit all the way through. You could do that, or vice versa. Take profit and then go up. That is on you. So don't feel like you have to be pressured to compound right off the rip. And here's where you come to release deposits. You see that? So let's say you want to make your money. You want to withdraw right now all your initial investment, like me. I'll click this, pay a 10% fee, and I'm done. And I am done with that, all right? But this one here is called RenderX, guys. I'll leave the link in the description below. And this is it. It's been going good so far. Next, here we go. It's a blank screen. AAS. So far, this thing has been paused for the last couple of days now. They say they're going to open the platform on May 15th, guys. May 15th. And that is huge. This is going to make or break AAS. I'm going to be honest with you. A couple of things that I'm going to say, and I'm going to make a follow-on video on AAS. But, the dev, the CEO, Michael, whatever, Jason Michael, he has a lot on his plate. And the way he opens up this platform, or when the following weeks, is going to make or break this platform. The next couple of following weeks is going to make or break the platform. I know he's being active, which he's updating, which is good, but I have a couple of questions. How are you going to open the platform? Is it going to be for everyone? Is there going to be a timer? Is everyone going to go in all at once? These are things that he needs to be thinking about, because I'm telling you right now, everyone's on the fence right now. Everyone's on edge. It is rare. I think I've only seen 2 platforms pause, and then pause for like more than 30 days and came back and opened it up. All right. Matter of fact, I only seen 1 platform. That was Drip, the animal farm. All right. So I've only seen 1 platform do that. Every other platform, I am telling you, they always go to shit. So we're going to see how it works, because I have a huge bag in here too. I have a lot of money in here, and hopefully this thing works for the best. But I'm telling you right now that these next couple of weeks are going to be crucial. Communication is going to be key, and he needs to be thinking about that very first day, because there's people that have money in there right now that they could withdraw, right? So when he opens that platform up and everyone goes in there and starts, is that going to crash the system? I don't know. So he needs to really think about this. I'm pretty sure he is. But how he's going to open that back up is just as important. Okay, so that's AAS right now. It's paused, so hopefully this thing will open back up. And last but not least, guys, let's go to the latest rugs. All right, excuse me. All right, guys. So what I'm doing is I'm posting this right here, and these are all the rugs so far in April. So far, you got Coinbot, Xeonis, Transaurus, Alice, Grismax, Golden, Goldex Fund, Pool Energy. Oh, that's supposed to be Signal Profit. Another level, not lever. I don't even know which one this big whatever. And DeFi Money. All right, excuse me for the misspelling all these right here. But these are all the rugs that happened so far in the month of April. Now, a lot of these projects I'm not involved. I know a lot of people that were involved, and all I am trying to do is just kind of like let you guys know that do not invest in these platforms. They are gone. Why? Because if you go to, let's say this one right now, another level, right? They're probably open right now. They are probably open, and there's a lot of people that don't even know that they have rugged, and that's probably depositing money to this. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is share this with the mass. I'm like, yo, these platform has rugs. Do not join them because they're no longer available. So that's why I have it up here so you guys can see this. Also, there's a lot of platforms right now that's whew, walking on eggshells right now, right? But I'm not gonna put it in here because number one, I am not one of these people that like to talk down on the platforms. Like, that is stupid. All right, like these people that like to talk. Oh, they're so people are such in a rush to talk bad about a platform. Oh, they rug. This, that's not me. That is not me. Why? Because there's people that have money involved in some of these platforms. So I'm not gonna put it. I think we know some of these platforms we're talking about where they're pausing the withdrawal, right? Like, hey, AAS is one of them, right? So they're pausing the withdrawal, or they're reducing the the ROIs. They're reducing this. They're going to make. There's a lot of projects out there. It's like 4 or 5 right now. Big projects that are having trouble with the withdrawal. They're people are receiving their money late. So hopefully, I pray for the best. I am not a hater. This is not me trying to blow things up and, like, act like a little schoolgirl to make people, like, bigger than it is. I pray to God that it does come back for you guys. You continue this heist, because the last thing I want to do is see people behind bar, aka get rugged. That's the last thing I want to see. I want everyone to succeed. All right, and this is why I say, when you get into these platforms, treat them like fucking bank robbers or bank robberies. You got to get in and get out. Do not worry about who the dev is, aka the CEO of the bank. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Why? Because if at the end of the day he's gonna win. At the end of the day, if that bank collapses, guess what? He's gonna make his money. He is going to make his money. All right. What you got to figure out is how I'm gonna get in and how I'm gonna get out. And the problem that I have with some of these platforms, I'm gonna go with DeFi money, right? Like, I heard this one didn't even last 8 hours. This thing didn't even last 8 hours. So this is the crazy thing, that some of these platforms are not even giving people a fighting chance. It is so hard nowadays. I'm gonna go to Coinbot. This thing was paying out 6% a day, 5, 6, like, for 3 months. Then you go down to Zayonis. This thing didn't even last 2 weeks. This one didn't even last 2 weeks. All right, Grismats lasted about a day and a half. Like, these are things that I'm talking about. Like, it is so hard nowadays, man. Like, it's almost like a trap. It's almost like a car bait. They build these banks, in these high, populated area, knowing that people are gonna rob it. And guess what? It is a trap, and it sucks because they're not even giving people a fighting chance to even get half their money back. That's what sucks. Like, anyone that was in DeFi money, I feel for you guys, and I'm sorry that you guys lost money. Didn't even give you guys a fighting chance to make at least a quarter of your money. They just went in there and they just rugged just like that. All right, and it sucks, guys, and it sucks. This is why I say treat these like fucking bank robberies. All right, you got to go in when you're about to rob a bank. All right, in real life, if you're about to rob a bank. All right, do you give a damn who the CEO or the president of Citibank is? No. All right. Do you care, what's his log, his trade logs? I want to see where he's getting his money. No. You already know that he's making money. You already know that there's money in there, and your job is to get in and get out. Rob the place and get out. All right. So shout out to all these people right here. I got caught in some of these heists too. If you got caught up, what's your strategy? Leave a comment below. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you done with DeFi? You're gonna keep pushing? Like, where do you go next? And another thing, please, if you know any project that rugged, all right, this month, please let me know, and I'm gonna add it here. This is not like a show off list, all right, because I got caught in some of these. This is a list to warn people not to get involved in these projects. If the website is still open, do not get involved in these projects. These projects have rug, guys. They are done. They're not paying. It is over. All right, guys. But like always, guys, man, please stay safe out there. If you're trying to get involved in these projects, like always, go in there, do your research, check out the banks, make sure that everything is good. And if you're up to these heists, then by all means, go ahead, put your ski mask and shotgun. But just know that the rug police, man, he's out there. He is always out there lurking, watching you guys. And so please, please stay safe from the rug police. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.